Hey, it's Jeff here. Let me tell you why this cat is the most important thing that ever happened to me in my journey to being an entrepreneur. May 12th, 2005 is the first time I was ever paid money for freelancing. And here, on the 15th anniversary, when I publish this video, I want to talk about the story behind the cat that you see in the background of all my videos. Okay, so we're talking May 12th, 2005, talking my first check I ever got, $400. Now here's the setting. I'm actually sitting in a parking lot at the Har Mar Mall in Roseville, Minnesota, which is about a 5-minute walk from where I was living at the time. And yes, it's the same mall where Har Mar Superstar got his name. And so I'm sitting nervously in the parking lot at Har Mar Mall waiting to get this $400 check from this guy named Hucky Austin, who was my first freelance client. Now, I really needed this money at the time because I had no spending money. I had lots of money in debt, over $10,000 in credit card debt, and I was just about to go on a trip to Tokyo with my brother. Now, my brother had done some kind of airline promotion with Northwest Airlines, and they basically said, you get to fly anywhere in the world we fly for free. And he needed to use up that credit because it was going to expire soon, and he had a daughter on the way. His wife was 7 months pregnant, and they were about to have a kid, and so he said, Jeff, I can get away for 3 nights. Let's go the farthest place away. Let's go to a place we wouldn't normally go to. And if you don't have the miles, I'll lend them to you, and we can use it as a way to get you on your trip. And so that was how I was going to Tokyo with no money and a lot of debt, basically getting lent miles from my brother in order to make this trip happen because it was a use it or lose it situation. And so this $400, as you can imagine, was going to make or break my trip. It was how I was going to pay for the hotel when I was in Tokyo. My brother was paying for the other 2 nights. It was how I was going to get around. It was my spending money on a trip that I probably shouldn't be taking. And so as you can imagine, that $400 check waiting in the parking lot was really important to me. And so yes, Hucky did show up. He did give me the money. I put it into my bank account, and we've been friends and business partners ever since then. But that's a story for another day. Okay, so I go to Japan and I decide to do some shopping. The first thing I come across is one of these cats, which are just waving their arms back and forth in the store. Every single store you go to in Tokyo at the time has these cats going. Now, I've broken mine, so I can't really do the waving of the arms, but these cats are everywhere, as you can probably imagine, and I decided I was going to buy one. And I learned at the time that these cats are a sign of good fortune and good luck in Japanese culture. And I really needed all that I could get at that point in time because things were not really going very well for me, and it was just the beginning of what I thought could potentially be something new for me. And so I bought the cat, went about my trip, didn't really think much of it, but over time, things started looking up for me. I started freelancing more, started earning a side income, paying down my debt, eventually getting to the point where I could quit my job and become a full-time entrepreneur. And it all comes down to that cat being there for me. So I equate this cat with all the good luck and the good fortune I've had over the years. This cat has been with me everywhere I go. Every desk I've had, every time I've worked, I've put the cat down and let it look over me and watch over me and make sure that everything is going well and going according to plan. When I was a digital nomad, I took the cat with me everywhere I went. I was gallivanting around the world, and I carried that cat with me to 6 different continents. And so if you want some insight into what you see in the background, that is a little bit of a background as to how I became an entrepreneur 15 years ago and how I stay focused and how I stay on track, basically trying to keep the good luck and the good fortune I got from that cat in Japan. And really, we've been through a lot together. In fact, I'd say we've been through everything together. And because I'm so grateful for that change that happened to me right around the time that I bought this cat, I've named it Arigato, and that's my way of saying thank you in Japanese back to the cat for all the good fortune I've had. And so I want to close out this video and say domo arigato as well. Thank you for 15 years as an online entrepreneur. Whether you've been with me the whole time or if you're new to my content, it's great to have you here, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos.